Good morning, everybody, from the CC and JT Amateur Hour. That's CC pointing at you.
And that's JT.
And we have a big day for us. We have a big momentous day for us, but we need to do some technical stuff first. First of all, if you're listening to this via the podcast, this is going to be a very visual broadcast today because we're doing a big thing for us. So if you're listening to the podcast, please stay on and listen to the podcast. But you're going to be missing some things because there's going to be a lot of things going on camera here. So we just want to point that out just very quickly.
We should say, just to reframe things a little bit, cameras. We're using two cameras today. Yeah. Production values are still dying.
Yes. I'm going to tell you what we did to get here.
But we are testing out some new things today.
We're testing out some new things. So we downloaded DaVinci Resolve, which 18. Is a very interesting combination of words.
Yes.
The DaVinci Resolve film editing stuff. So we're going to be doing some film editing. We're going to be trying out some stuff. And that's why we've got two cameras going on. CC is going to try it out on her computer. I'm going to try it out on my computer. So, and we're going to see if we can improve on our film editing skills. Ha, ha, ha. Ha, ha, ha.
Yes, I know.
Okay. But again, so if you're on the podcast, stay there. But if you're not, if you want to go to the YouTube, there will be links all over our website at www.carsonhume.com.
Yes.
Okay. Before we get into the big thing that we're here for, and we've been teasing it on social media and on the website. Is there anything else we want to talk about writing related?
No, I think we should probably go ahead and do this first, and that way, if anyone wants to just kind of see this first part. Then we can move on, and yes, we can do our discussions after the fact. So,
yep. And also, you may have noticed we have something in common here. So,
Cubbies,
Chicago Cubs, Cubbies. Yeah, this hat here, you just can't see it here, is Fergie Jenkins, Hall of Famer, signed the hat. But that's really no big deal. If you hold still long enough, whenever you meet Fergie Jenkins, he'll sign anything.
So, he's a very nice guy.
Nice guy.
I really liked him.
Fergie is awesome, and he has a statue outside of Wrigley. So anyway, hi to all our fellow Cubs fans.
Yes.
And wait till next year.
Yes. Go Cubs, go.
Go Cubs, go. Okay. Energy setup.
Energy, woo!
Energy, woo! So talk about. Okay. So can I hold it up?
You can hold it up.
And I'll hold it up while you talk.
Keep the label this way.
Oh, this way.
Don't show the label.
So
obviously we have ordered something from Amazon that looks basically book-like because we have been playing around with the idea of doing physical copies of our books. So this is a proof copy of the book that JT and I wrote last year and published early this year, From Tundra to Tiara. The setup process was tricky. It's much different than doing an ebook. Ebooks are they're fiddly, but they're not quite as fiddly because anyone who has tried to set up a physical print copy of a book will know that there are a lot of elements that you don't really think of off the top of your head, like the fact that the pages won't align. You have to have enough room for the gutter for the spine in the center, and so the margins actually move back and forth on the page. A lot of different things like that. So this was my first attempt. We used the cover that we had made. We used 99 Designs, I believe.
Yeah.
And all that information is available on our website. But the cover, I created a wrap just using kind of another image in the background, and then created a PDF using a Word template that I found for Kindle, KDP Publishing.
Yep.
So we are about to unbox this and
envelope it,
but basically it's an unboxing, and we're going to see if it is something that we can proceed with, or if I need to fiddle around and fix things, which I suspect will happen.
We should also mention how much it costs to get to this point.
Yes.
It cost.
So the physical proof copy was $7 and some odd cents, and if you, I think since I ordered it, I don't have the Prime.
Right.
Do I? No.
Whatever.
This copy cost us about $11 and change, and the publication price for this version of it will be $12.99, and that gets us a very small. It's less than an ebook royalty. So it is something we're testing out because we do know that some people enjoy physical copies. They like marking them up. They like to have the pretty covers on their
Right.
bookshelves. So this is a test, and this is our first proof copy that we are unboxing.
And so, like with anything, the first try, and I should say that this is like a trigger for Cece over here because she's been really nervous and she's been really,
Having
you know,
dreams.
because it's because there's probably, not probably, but there's a possibility
Right.
that things are messed up in this, and it's been making her kind of nerve-wracking. We got this yesterday. And it's like, well, let's wait and do it tomorrow, and for the podcast. And then Cece's going, yeah, that's just a great idea. We should wait until tomorrow.
Well, and the other part of this story is that you had ordered something else that you'd forgotten about.
Yeah.
And it came a few days ago, and we thought it was vaguely book-shaped and everything, but it was very thick and very heavy. And I was going, oh man, I really screwed this one up.
It was a day calendar.
He ordered a calendar and completely forgot about it. So
Yeah.
this week has been very interesting because I put this together last weekend.
Yep.
And
So anyway, so the
So-
big unveiling of the hard proof
yes.
from Tundra to Tiara. And if this all works out on the first try,
Doubtful, but we'll go. We'll be positive and energetic. And
we'll be hoping.
we are hoping. So
Hoping. Okay, so
how do you want to do this? You want me to cut?
no, you did all the work, so I'm just going to hold it.
Okay. I apologize for the sounds because I don't know if this is a little ASMR for anybody.
Okay, ready?
Ready?
Oh, drum roll.
Okay.
Okay,
Here
here
we
goes.
go. I don't know which direction it's facing. Oh, actually, it works. Here we go.
Wow.
So here is our. Oh my God.
Look at this.
I am actually more emotional than I thought I was going to be.
Wow. Okay, so let's get a little closer to the camera. So there's the
Watch
camera.
your coffee.
Yep. So the bar here across the front is
It
not
says
for
proof.
not for resale.
Yes.
But check out that cover.
Actually, it doesn't look too bad. There is a bit of a border around it because I couldn't quite
You know.
size the
Yeah. So
got the authors on the back and our barcode.
yeah,
And it's actually a pretty hefty book.
yeah, and that picture is a picture of us in France.
Yes, in Paris, which if you have read From Tundra to Tiara, there is some French in here.
Okay, so far it looks good. We're not going to look at it anymore. We're just going to look at the cover. We're not going to open it up. Ha ha ha.
So I guess we should flip a little bit and see.
Well, okay, so
So that looks good. Here's our interior
yep.
cover page.
Okay,
Probably can't see
so-
very well in the light.
Yeah.
Well, so far looking okay. It's got our
It looks like you knew what you were doing there.
ah
Wow.
okay.
Hey.
Actually, it doesn't look bad.
Doesn't look bad at all.
It
Keep
oh my
going,
gosh.
keep going. Wow.
Gotta-
Look at that.
Wow.
It looks good.
I think we might have a winner.
Yeah, I think so. So
This is exciting.
So we'll just do this real quick so you can see. Just open up random here, and you can see. And so the rest of the book looks like that. Oops.
This is what I was trying to
no
avoid.
big deal. So anyway, I didn't know what you were doing there. So
I was trying to
anyway,
get it out of your way.
okay, so
So now we have to do something because your computer is wet.
okay, we're gonna Cece just run off, and I'll just talk for a while.
Okay.
So she's gonna run off and get a napkin because I spilled coffee everywhere, which was inevitable. This is actually the first time we've done over 130 podcasts, and this is the first time we've spilled coffee. But it's an exciting time. Hey, check out this book. It looks good. You did great. Wow. You know, people actually, if they're going to spend $13 on this, they're going to get a pretty decent thing here.
And it looks easy to read. It's
Yeah.
not,
Look at that. Anyway. so-
apologies here. That
Yeah,
was.
we need to do some technical stuff here. Careful not to press any keys.
I know. Here we go.
Okay, that's good.
That's why we say,
Real production values. So we're
There we go.
close.
Okay.
I'm really surprised that's the first time we've ever done that.
I know.
Okay,
Anyway.
hey, look at that. Congratulations.
Well,
you did well.
Congratulations to us both. So, proof.
Yeah,
Actually,
the proof is here.
I may just go ahead and
Yeah.
put this up for sale.
Yeah, well, this is pretty good. A sled dog race through the tundra brings two strangers together. Travis is a former Navy SEAL. They're always SEALs. With a traumatic past. Lexi is a vet tech with a mysterious present. Adventuring through the Alaskan wilderness unites this unlikely pair as Lexi and Travis try to uncover each other's secrets. Will a brush with death amid gunfire lead to a lasting relationship before reality drives them apart? Bum, bum, bum.
Well, also, while we're looking here, the spine actually turned out fairly well, too. So if you can see that.
I mean, you did really. Wow, you knocked it out of the park.
First attempt.
Yeah, good job, rookie at the plate. The first pitch hits it out of the park. Wow, look at you. Hey, kudos. This is all CC's work. This is all, she likes to say it was us, but no.
Well, we wrote the book together. And
but this is fantastic. You should be proud of yourself.
Actually, for a first attempt, there are a couple of things that,
Well, we can nitnoy about that.
We can later, but
yeah,
I think overall we can actually just go ahead and I think I may just go ahead and put that out for sale.
Yeah, we may actually do that. So anyway, so if you are into hard copies, I'm going to do this for my camera. There we go. Look at that. Check that out. You did good.
High five. Yeah.
High five. Klutzy people should not breed.
This morning's podcast is going to be very goofy.
So anyway, congratulations. You did good.
Yes, and there's still coffee on your laptop.
Oh,
well.
Okay.
So the process was a little challenging, but the result actually worked out pretty well. The cover is not quite where I'd want it to be, but it was not made for, if you look, it kind of...
Oh, yeah, it kind of edges off there. Yeah, and you've got is this brown border, this border here?
That's part of the photo in the background. So with the wrap, but those are things that I can work out in the future. And we may do this as the first issue or the first edition.
Yeah.
This can be our first edition, so you can see how rough it is. But we actually have a physical book, and I guess we will promote the heck out of it on our social media and everything.
Yep.
And
put it up for sale, buy 10 copies for ourselves, and
then if anyone would like an autographed copy, we'll have to figure out pricing and things like that. Or maybe we had talked at one point about doing book plates if you want to just order your own copy, and then we would sign a book plate and send it to you. So now we can think about branching out.
This is cool. This is cool. Hey, this has been a good day. I think that today is going to be a short podcast because we really don't have much more than that because we're kind of giddy.
We are. I was surprisingly much more emotional than I thought I was going to be about opening that because it's like,
hold on. Okay, so put it here. Okay.
My book baby. Actually, I'm a little bit color coordinated too. It kind of goes with the. So I will say honestly that this is not the first physical copy of a book that I've written that I have held, but this one actually means a lot more to me.
Yeah.
And that is another story for another day, probably after I retire from my day job. But this will be coming soon to Amazon near you. Yeah. And we have not tried other publishing platforms. I'm hearing things about Ingram Spark.
Yeah.
That'll be another podcast somewhere down the road. This actually expands our podcast topics.
Yep. So this is cool.
From Tundra to Tiara.
Yep.
Available.
Did you spell our names right?
I hope so.
Yeah, that's cool.
See?
Wow.
Yep. And then, like you said, a picture of us in France earlier this year. So it has been quite the year. And
it's been quite the adventure.
Let's put this so we'll do this properly.
Yeah, do this. La. Okay.
So actually, if you are an author and you have been following us and you have gone through this journey before, how did your first attempt to publish a hard copy of a book turn out? Have you done hard copies? Because that's another whole process altogether because you have to do the book wrap with the dust jacket and everything. So.
And if you were like us and you have ebooks only, are you ready to expand into the soft copy, hard copy, however you want to say, the paperback? Right. And so we might even do sometime in the future after we practice. We have practiced this for a while. we may do just an online class and just to do some high points there.
Just maybe publishing a book for dummies kind of thing,
Yeah,
because that's what I
publishing.
needed, and everybody gets so technical about it. I just wanted the basics, and I'm more of a, I have to do it. Just give me the outline of how to do it and let me do it.
Yep.
So we may have to set up a class that way where I just kind of say, this is how you do it, show you, now you try it.
Yep. Anyway, it was fun.
It was.
I think
Well, actually, okay, before, now we know that I've gotten emotional. How did you feel about the book coming out of
I thought it was pretty cool.
because this is your first physical copy
Yep.
of one of your books. And
Yep.
with that said,
And guess what she's going to be doing? Wahaha.
we will be working on putting out JT's books in hardcover, or paperback, I should say, because
Yep.
hardcover is a whole different thing. We're not going there yet. And we probably wouldn't go there unless there are major requests, because that's another whole level of cost and everything. And
Okay.
like I said,
It's pretty cool.
the publication price of this will be $12.99 to start.
Right.
We get a very small royalty from that because a lot of it is eaten up by the publishing cost by Amazon, and we can probably do a more in-depth podcast about that once we actually release it.
Yep.
And we'll give you more detail about the whole process from A to Z.
Sounds good. Okay, I can't really think of anything else. This is an exciting day. This is a big day for us.
Right.
And our empire is growing, and we're looking forward to more of this. And maybe we'll get more books out there. And we've gone through this entire podcast without mentioning. Oh, NaNoWriMo is coming up fast.
Yes.
So
in less than 2 weeks.
yeah. So we got to
But,
get. So we're busy.
Yes, we are.
We're busy.
Well, like I said in a previous podcast, we're looking at turning the corner from hobbyist authors into professional authors. This is one step in that direction.
Big step.
There are people who will pay others to do this type of work, but in the position that we're in, we will have the time.
Yeah.
We are looking at saving ourselves some costs because we will be both on a fixed income at that point. So that's what we're looking forward to moving ahead. I have been watching some videos on people who quit their day jobs and went, full time on the writing front, and I'm kind of getting some ideas on how we can do that. He's already there. I'm working my way in that direction. So I'll
Okay.
We've hit major goof mode now.
Okay, we've hit major goof mode. We're
I
gonna
don't
go
know
ahead and
that
let
we.
you go.
Okay, hold on.
Wait.
What? Did you ever say what day it is?
What
It is
today?
Sunday.
Sunday, October 22nd.
22nd. So a big day
2023.
for us. We just got
Yep,
the
big day.
first physical copy of From Tundra to Tiara.
Yep.
Now, to be soon available on Amazon.
And we're going to be keeping you up to speed through the podcast, through TikTok, through YouTube, and through our website at www.carsonhume.com. Give us a follow. You can sign up for whenever we put a blog post out there. You'll get an email with all of these interesting details and all of these other interesting stuff. At least interesting for us, because that's really that we're only interesting to us, I guess. But most importantly, y'all take care of yourself, and thank you for coming along with this journey. And it's going to get even more exciting from here. Woo!
And thank you for putting up with our even more chaotic podcast than usual. We are a little giddy this morning.
Yes.
We were both up way too early. As you
Yeah,
can see,
but
it's still pretty dark outside.
So anyway, y'all take care of yourself. Take care.
Have a great
Bye-bye.
week. Bye-bye.